What's going on? It's the brother Jay, and I'm back with another thought of the day, you know what I'm saying? And my thought of the day, is actually, special request volume number 11. And the individual wrote me and said that they mostly agree with some of the things I say or disagree with some things I say. So they asked me if your stance is on the point that you're on, what is the disadvantages that men have today? And I'm like, is she serious? I mean, I think I'm being fucking play the game on, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to try to answer that question, you know what I'm saying? But I think, you know what I'm saying, someone was just being sarcastic and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because they can't be realistic and say, how do men have disadvantages today? Ain't they the patriarchy? They act like, you know what I'm saying, like the average dude is in all control of all ladies. Everywhere you go, if you go over here and do this, we're in control. But then you have the reverse philosophy, which is that if men are in control and you claiming women's rights are saying, then ain't men giving you women's rights? So your rights are given by the patriarchy. But, you know what I'm saying? Let me go a little bit deeper. You know what I'm saying? It's a two-pronged answer, and I'll say it like this. Primarily, you know what I'm saying, even though men, you know what I'm saying, are supposed to be providers and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, one thing about the system that you can't never shake or change is that when a man, you know what I'm saying, comes from work or hunting or gathering or whatever that he's doing to provide for his family, he still want to come home to a woman. Now, women control the home. Yes, he might control, you know, saying business, how he's working and stuff like that, but women control the home. So she can make it a peaceful home or a disharmony home. So that's the first part. You know what I'm saying? The second part, which is a heartbreaking story that I'm going to share with you real quick, is this. There was a guy, you know what I'm saying, that, you know what I'm saying, posted that he's working, you know what I'm saying, and making a significant amount of money. His woman's driving around in his car and stuff like that and flirting around, or, according to him, she's fucking two other dudes. Okay? But when he finally discovered that shit, you know what I'm saying, she was trying to clean that shit up, you know what I'm saying? The cool part was how he did it was he played in front of his parents first before that woman can sit here and say, "Oh no, it wasn't like that. It ain't how you seem," and oh, you know what I'm saying. So he played in front of them first, and then when he played it for her when she was there and tried to clean that shit up, even the parents was like, "Yeah, okay, I'm gonna let my son handle that shit. I'm not saying shit." Because if it was me, I would have chucked that bitch out by the head. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out, period. I'll pack your shit, you know what I'm saying, and throw it out the door. Get that shit. You know, nigga, when you betray somebody, you know what I'm saying? I mean, because you want to be Miss Fast in the pants and shit like that, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You should have been out there. And she's in the way the tape says it, she's 40 years old. Bitch, you should know better. Come on, man. These are moves that anywhere between 16 to 25 years old, this is the mistakes that they make. Not a 40-year-old. You would a dude that's working hard, doing everything he need to do. You drive around in his car that he's paying for. And allegedly, he said that one nigga, he called on tape that she was fucking a nigga in the car that he paid for. So You talking about unappreciative. Just see, that's where this whole thing is sliding down into the gutter. Because it's not about the principle of what you can do. It's about the principle of what should you do. Now, let me elaborate a little bit further on that. You know what I'm saying? In philosophy, a woman could raise her son to be a successful child. Yes. But just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do it. Because the end result is better when the mom and dad is collaborating with the child and stuff like that for the better outcome. But when mom is versus dad, that child is going to be forced to pick sides. And anytime you force a child to pick sides, you're going to have a negative outcome. I don't care what you're trying to say. It's going to be a negative outcome. Because biologically, if y'all was meant to create that child together, it was meant for y'all to raise that child together. Now, granted, I understand the underlying tone, which is that not everybody is deserving the title of parents. I agree. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to think that out of the millions of people that's creating children, you know what I'm saying, at least like, you know what I'm saying, half of that ain't worthy of being parents? I don't even want to fathom that ideology. I don't even want to imagine it. Because that means this world is going to be, in the next fucking 20 years, like not like the Walking Dead shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now, if we going to either go two routes, you know what I'm saying? Either we going to, you know what I'm saying, learn from our mistakes and become more harmonious, or it's going to be some Mad Max Road Warrior shit. You know what I'm saying? This is going to get ugly. You know what I mean? If motherfuckers give into their baser instincts instead of their intelligence. And see, I keep telling ladies, you can reel this back if you want to, but if you keep talking about you girl boss shit, this girl boss shit can only last but so long. Trust what I'm saying. You're saying you're a girl boss in a patriarchy, which means that your plan is going to fail. It's going to. You can talk about all this. I deserve and I need and I deserve. You know what I'm saying? The one thing you're going to do is encourage these fucking white politicians to sit here and say, oh, yes, and I agree with her. But then as soon as you get back in the room with all the congressmen and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Man, fuck that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Let's pass this other shit. Then he'll come out to you, you know what I'm saying? Well, I voted and I tried to change it and stuff like that, but they didn't agree with me. Nigga, if you're saying this is a patriarchy, then how are you going to sit here and complain about the patriarchy, but you want your voice heard in the patriarchy? That is some silly shit. That's like calling out the Illuminati and saying, hey, I know y'all fuckers exist. And I know y'all over here and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I just want to be left alone and do my own thing, you know what I'm saying? Without being influenced by the fucking Illuminati cult and shit. And nigga, once you acknowledge that the problem is there, the problem's going to come right to you. Like, let me use one more argument's sake. Use wisdom like this. If you are a journalist and you're writing for a paper or whatever, and you stumble across a plot move that was going to take Joe Biden out with 2 assassins. So what you chose to do as a journalist was to post this plot move. What do you think is going to happen to you? See, that's the whole thing. See, if you fight against the system hard enough, oh, there's going to be bite back. oh, it's gonna be bite back. But these motherfuckers ain't, they ain't getting it. Like, you know what I'm saying? These whole crazy movements here and feminist movements here, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers are laughing and just chuckling at this shit, you know what I'm saying? Because they're getting money from both sides of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So they win it. But if they ain't getting their fucking donation and shit, then you'll notice that your cause starts suffering. So, in my conclusion, people need to stop playing these games. It's going to end up in tragic results. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't meant to be as this divisive as the world is right now. Now, yes, we're supposed to have difference of opinion. Yes. But not this far down the line. We're saying when you go on extreme and you calling people names and stuff like that. But if they call you a name, oh, you should be arrested for a hate crime if you call me a name, but I can call you names all day. No, that's not how the game works, bruh. That's not how the game works. You know what I'm saying? Man, hold up. If I'm in the store and a motherfucker call me a cis man, shit. I don't care what you think. You call me a cis man and not just a man, biological man, human man. You call me a cis man, I'm going to disrespect you. Period. And dare you to want to step in my face and say and do something. Because it's going to be on camera. So as soon as you even swing at me, nigga, I'm clocking you and dropping you. Straight up. Viciously. So you fucking Autobots or Decepticons, whichever one you are, you better be careful. Either way, I'm out of here. Deuce.